Well, Hans Niemann defeated 14-year-old Kaan Erdogmus, and he's right here in the studio alongside Angelica to show us exactly what went down.
Hans, thank you so much for joining. It's a pleasure to have you here. Congratulations on the victory against Yagiz Erdogmus. Please show us the key moments from the game.
Yeah, the Petrov was quite a surprise. I don't think he's played it before, so I was actually quite happy. I thought that maybe he wanted to play this sideline, because he likes playing these weird forcing stuff. His coach likes similar things, but I was happy to see this, and then I've had a few games here, but bishop g4 surprised me. Yeah, I thought c4 might have been the move, but I wasn't sure. Like, I couldn't remember. This is just bad. Oh yeah, it's just bad.
Sorry if you could stand a little bit.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know. I didn't really want to play c4 because I thought that I remembered something vaguely like c3. And he spent so much time. Queen f6, he spent 40 minutes. I noticed.
Were you surprised by the decision to castle long? Or?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I liked my position. I didn't. I guess bishop d6 here didn't really occur to me, because I thought he was going like. I thought that I just play this. Yeah, queen g6 I missed. I thought if he takes, I have knight b3. Yeah, and then I have f3. So I'm queen g6, and then to castle kingside. I don't know. Looks a bit weird, but yeah, I can understand why it makes sense. But I think after castles, I was quite happy here, because I wanted to get a technical game against him. He's quite a concrete, young player. You should take the kids to the end game. So after takes f4, I was quite happy with rook e1. Because the reason why a6 doesn't work is because maybe the engine says differently, but I was quite happy with this move. Okay, he has to, I guess, bishop b7, but if here I have this, which is very strong, and if g6, knight b3, I sack the exchange, like, I thought that something like this would just be practically really good. But yeah, I don't know, he probably won.
Played f3.
Played f3, which is quite a fighting move, but it's interesting why not takes. G3, wow, okay, interesting. Yeah, after h3 I thought the critical move was h5. And then I was planning queen d1, and apparently, wow, yeah. This I saw, I missed this. I saw all of this, and then I thought I was better, but I guess completely. I think it's not that human, like.
It's not human.
No, I saw this and I thought, okay, I'm fine. Maybe the bishop, I don't know. But I suppose it's not enough, which is crazy.
It looked like that his attack is not broke.
Yeah, I was really happy with queen d1 because it's quite a counterintuitive move, which I thought he might miss. But then after
bishop h5?
Bishop h5, he's just, this is just.
Sorry, did you have any plans for f takes g2? Because that's what we were looking at.
After,
yeah, because we came to the conclusion that you can't touch the bishop. Yeah.
I take. It takes bishop d6. Thought I had some check and I come back.
It was crazy, crazy.
What if I go here? And I'm just lost. Wow.
Have you considered this f takes on g2?
Yeah, I don't think I should try to even comprehend this. I really didn't think. King, what the? I take bishop g6. Wow. Yeah, I completely missed it. Wow. Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
That's not
but
good.
Luckily he played bishop h5.
Yeah, here it's just losing. Yeah. This knight b3 was the killer move. Because it takes knight c5.
Yeah, so.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of thought with his time he would never take. But perhaps I was too optimistic. But sometimes you have to be optimistic and naive. And then you win games like this. But, well.
But of course you had a lot of time, you would be able to figure it out.
In these types of positions, you never know if you want to spend your time. Because when they're in time pressure and you spend all your time, then they can get a moment to regroup. And he seemed so nervous. I kind of wanted to keep pressure. Yeah, I don't know. I think just including this first, And G3, yeah, this would have been the, like this, you know, this is a very simple solution. Yeah, that's not good. Okay. Yeah, and then, wow.
And then after, basically, bishop h5.
I thought I played so well. Now I see I played terribly. Yeah, this was nice. And then I thought this was quite precise. Yeah, he should have played queen d6. And then I wasn't sure how to win this. Oh yeah, rook f6, tick, tick. Yeah, I saw this. Yeah, king g8, queen h7. I have something like 97 check as a threat. I think this. Yeah, queen h7. Yeah, queen d6 would have been more, put up more of a fight. But I think he mainly just missed knight b3. Because if take, I have knight c5 and he's just losing. Just made it everywhere. So.
Do you believe that Yagiz was trying to be ambitious and that helped you to score a victory?
Definitely. It's amazing when your opponents are ambitious with black. You see some players are trying so hard to get a game with white. Like Prague today, he played such not stupid moves, but they're obviously inferior moves. And he did this just to hope for a chance to play a regular game. So this is kind of a dream that when someone just goes everything at you and then you're just reacting. So it was a fortunate game.
Hans, Grand Swiss is far going great for you. How would you evaluate your performance and chess in general?
I think it's pretty good. I've used my chances. I took a lot of risk when necessary. I think the day before the rest day, I really had to go all in, and I made the right decision to take a lot of risk, and it paid off. Of course, it could have gone either way. So now I am in a great position. And actually, the last Grand Swiss, I think after 6 rounds, I was also on +2, but I had I think 2 losses. So I'm quite happy that this is a bit more of a solid performance, and that level of consistency is necessary to win a tournament like this.
Does this victory also pushes your motivation for the top 2 to get into candidates?
No, I think the motivation was high regardless.
Regardless. Ivan, Camila, do you have any questions to Hans?
Yeah, I do, because Hans, earlier on you mentioned that you wanted to take a very concrete approach to this game because you were playing a youngster. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
I don't know, concrete. I meant actually more positional, technical. He's actually quite a concrete player, so I think I meant
You just wanted to...
I looked at his games, and technically and positionally, when you're younger, you lack some experience in the end game. You lack some... You can just tell by his opening choices that he's trying to complicate the game at all costs, and when you know his coach, Mambidyarov, it doesn't take a lot of guesswork to think what type of position he might be comfortable with. So mainly with younger players, because that lack experience, you want to get them in a position that they have never played before, and it's quite easy for they, unlike like another 2650 player who's experienced, would never get into trouble in the opening like this because they are a bit more pessimistic and
trying to be more solid.
Yeah, because they've been jaded by being crushed by stronger players. So you have to learn the lessons the hard way sometimes.
Absolutely. Amira, do you have any questions?
Oh, well, no, not really. I was. There was one, in fact. Like, how did it feel when he was spending all this time? Like, how do you have like second thoughts? Like somebody all of a sudden in the position that you think, okay, maybe there are subtleties, but queen f6 or bishop d6, whatever, and somebody thinks for 40 minutes. What do you do?
I wasn't surprised. I looked at all of his games and his time usage in his previous games, and he did this a lot. So
he just
it's
known for that.
Well, at least in this tournament, if you look at one game against Abdusatarov, he's in huge time pressure, and in almost all of his games, he's been in huge time pressure. So that's another habit that.
Don't remind us of this game against Abdusatarov.
No, I looked at a lot of his games quite closely, and you can see people's patterns and habits if you look close enough.
And interesting enough, just one further question. I mean, how much preparation, like in terms of time, do you put it in for every game here?
I prepared more for this game, not really as much on the opening side because I knew he was going to surprise me, but I analyzed a lot of his games, his coach's games, and trying to get a feel. I also looked at some of the games he played online to get a sense of his style. So I think that's more effective than repeating a bunch of lines because when you play certain players, you just know that's going to be some surprise.
Yeah.
It's a waste of time trying to predict wherever they'll go.
Well, thank you very much for joining us here in the studio, and congratulations once again on what was just a remarkable victory.
Thank you.
And you're on course for maybe getting our second player of the day. You know you won it for round 6.
Yeah. They've been very fighting games. It's so nice because in the beginning of the tournament I was so miserable because all my opponents would play such boring openings and it was very technical. Sometimes that's how you have to win, but I've been quite fortunate to have opponents who are willing to make the game more of an art than a boring science.
Yeah. Well, congratulations once more, and we hope if you have more victories, you'll come join us again in the studio.
Thank you.